Hey guys, so in this video, you're about to watch a raw long form audit that we did for an 8-figure Shopify brand, and we believe with these ideas, they can easily reach 9 figures. Now, this is a highly advanced CRO audit, so please grab a pen and a piece of paper. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you like these kind of long form videos. And now let's jump straight into the audit.
First, the homepage. So sometimes I'm going to go on the desktop, sometimes I'm going to go on the mobile. First, this is something that we have tested many times, and also a lot of agencies have A/B tested many times. The carousels are not a good option to go for, and I'm going to back it up with two arguments. So right now we have this carousel that says multiple things and switches after some seconds. So the reason number one is that the human eye reacts to movement and it will miss some important information. Reason number two, too many messages equals no message. So we want to be clear and specific with one message at a time. That's number one. This is a big one. As I scroll lower, I like the fact that we have categories right now. So I tackled the first one, remove the slider. And this is the link. I'm going to share this document, everything with you guys. The second one is show logos after the hero section. So right now, as I'm on the website, I'm seeing that right now we are featured in a couple press mentions and stuff like that. We want to move this higher so that we bite the scroll. People need to give them a reason to go. So when they are on the above the fold section, especially on the mobile, if they are here, they need to see a reason why they should scroll. So in this case, if you raise the press mentions, but we this is not all. Not just that we raise it, but actually right now these days, so many people are used to see these icons that right now they become not so, they lost the power. So in order to back it up and make it stronger, we have to take a few of the words that these press mentions have said, and we have them actually in the checkout. And let's say we take three of them, they are the most powerful one, and we just showcase also what they said. This will create much more trust and it will generate more power in their eyes because you just back it up by another claim. Next one, bestseller after the hero section. So I like the fact that right now we have the categories, and I think they should stay as they are. But the next section that I would like to see right here is actually the bestsellers that we have, and A/B test them to see. I'm not sure if these are the bestsellers, but if they are, then this is good. Show image slider on the product grid, so they don't have to go to the product page for collection page too. So this is what I mean by this is this is super powerful when people already know, like, and trust you. If we have recurring customers that come, or even new customers that are used to this feature on other website, is allowing them to buy straight without actually going on the product page. And how to do this is by adding an image slider, just like on Instagram when a friend posts like five photos, you can scroll. Exactly the same thing we can do it here. So let me show you a visual example. So there is a brand that I'm following for many, many months, and they have an internal team of CRO. And this is what I do. See what I mean? And right now, if I like the product, I trust the brand, I ordered from Alo, I can just select my size and buy straight away from here. In our case, we have this select options, but it actually gets me to the product page. So in this case, I would just allow the users to buy without taking them to the product page. So this is another implementation I would make. So on the hover image, when I'm going with my mouse in here, I don't want to see just the exact, like, another photo with the product. I like to see it in use. I would like to see a lifestyle photo, a UGC photo with the person wearing that model. So then I can picture myself actually using that product and how would that look on me? How would I hope you get my point. So in this case, a big one for your store would be to reorganize the products. Sorry, not the products, but the photos, the order of them. It's really, really important. Now, this is the homepage. This is what we did right here. Is just a visual analysis. If we decide somehow to move on board, we will go very deep into the data to make sure that the claims that we are making right now by our heuristic analysis and visual analysis is backed up by data to make sure that that change is going to be actually really powerful and is going to drive a big impact to the bottom line. Now, let me go into the collection page. I'm gonna go to woman bestseller. So I like the fact that the filter is sticky on the desktop, but it's not sticky in the mobile view. So I would like to have it taken out. I like the fact that it's infinite scroll. This is really good, but again, keep the filter sticky because once a user is going to be super, super low, now they will have to go higher. So right now this creates friction and they start to get lost, they get anxiety, and what happens is that they leave. So we want to make it super easy for them at any single step. The next step that I would do, I would see which filter from here, which one is the most frequently touched. So I would use some heat map tool and I would potentially take out the material and fabric. Let's say that this one is like really, usually people engage with it a lot. So I would just move it out and I would just have it in here. In this case, this will be another potential A/B test that will have the goal to increase the navigation and the user experience on the website. So I said, make the filter sticky on mobile, on hover, showcase the model. So in this case, if I want to scroll or I'm hovering if I'm on the desktop, I would like to see a model actually wearing this. Let me see if this is the case in here. So it's not the case. So the secondary photo should be a model, 100%. Now, also one thing that is very powerful that really helps are the benefits. So I'm going to go into the product page, but as you can see here, one, I can scroll. I can not scroll, but move on to the next photo, but also I'm seeing small benefits. So I really like this feature, and I think this one could be a very low-hanging fruit for us as well. And I'm going to go into the PDP and I'm going to talk more about it in a second. Now, allow users to scroll through photos without having to click. This is what I said. This is a very powerful test that we tested many times, is attaching the bestseller label to the actual bestsellers. And this one has the goal right now, if I'm going, right now we have 55% off, we have just percentage off. In some cases, we can add either a secondary label or just keep one label or maybe attach it in here. The goal of this label is, number one, if you attach bestseller, that automatically creates in their subconscious mind that, okay, so this is in high demand. That means that this is a trusted store. That means that this is safe. That means that I can buy. And two is the herding effect. If everybody goes into one direction, just like the reptilian brain or how our ancestors were, if the whole tribe was going into one direction, I also have to go in the same direction. So this is now, right now with this label, we are using a very powerful psychological trigger. And this is a big one. Reorganize the products based on revenue per session or revenue per click. So right now, I'm not really sure if these products are organized in some categories and they are checked by data to see which ones are the most frequently clicked based on a heat map tool. And this is where CR Company comes in. This is super, super powerful and really cool. So let me show you. So right now I am on client store. We used heat map. We gathered a bunch of data. This is they are selling pajamas for pit bulls. So yes, there is a niche for that as well. So this is what they are selling. So as you can see, these are people clicking and every single click is tracked. Right now, as I'm pressing on the first image, on the first product, I'm seeing here the number of purchases, I'm seeing the revenue per click and the revenue per session. So this is 14 cents. As I'm going to the second one, this is 12 cents. So this is lower. As I'm going to this one, is 8 cents. But if I'm going in here, I'm seeing that this one is 14 cents. Well, if the revenue per session out of the same users that got on this collection page, this one is 14, that means that this one should be moved higher instead of this one. And now I'm going into this one. This one is 15. This one should be even higher than this one as well. So it should be here. And now if we go on every single collection, because this is what we would do, especially the ones that have more traffic, we reorganize them because people usually don't really scroll that much. We think that we know how they shop, but we don't. So right now we are literally losing so much money because we have a good product that is like super low in the fold. Not many people will get there. So we have to reorganize them based on revenue per session. So if we do that and we also attach the labels with the best sellers, the store will just make way more money out of the same traffic that is being sent just because we show the products that are most frequently bought and they have a higher micro conversion rate per product. And that will just eventually make you so much more money. This is just a quick trick that we do. And I'm really hope Uh, Nobody has showed you this before because this is really advanced. Now, this is the collection page. Going to the mega menu, this is a big, big one. Mega menu, I'm going to go on mobile because this is the one that I'm more interested in. Make it visual. If we make it visual, and I'm going to show you an example or two, what happens, there are two main things, or one, the processing, the human eye processes things way faster, and if we process things faster, they become easier. So now we create cognitive ease, and people will get where they want faster because they associate that with a photo. And we, I haven't mentioned this, but we had the most success with fashion stores to optimize them, and we tested this many times, and it just works so good. So I'm going to show you one example. This is just a concept redesigned for a brand called Honey Swim. This is something similar that I would do for this brand as well. And once they press on the first one, I would either show just the basic text, or I would just show going just like a waterfall effect, just more visuals and more visuals. And two, I would add the search bar here to enhance the navigation, and I would just make it way easier for them to find what they want. A good example for this one would be the same that I mentioned. See what I mean? Right now they have women, men, accessories. Let's say I'm a man, just go here. Boom. I'm exactly what I need to go. It's so much more easier. It creates so much cognitive ease. This brand with this test, I can bet that it's making at least this change alone can make them at least $500,000 a year extra, just because it's so much easier. I already mentioned attach the search bar to enhance navigation. This will be such a simple one, and I bet it's going to make them a lot of money to this brand. Next one, product page. This is huge. So let me go to a random product. One, when they are on the product page, especially when they get lower and next to the add to cart, they start to think there is like a judge that comes and asks them, oh, but what I'm going to get. So we have to answer to that before they even get there. So in this case, yes, we do shipping. We have shipping and returns here. Let me go on mobile. Yes, we do have them here, but they are quite low. So right now they have to scroll in order to see the shipping and return. So in this case, I would just want to add something very light, very thin, or it may be even something with an icon that just says order today and you get it by Thursday. If we can go even that specific. If not, we can just like your order is going to be in 5 days. So we have to think through this a little bit more. And right now, if it's here, uh, they will just have to press another click. But if they see it instantly, we instantly tackle an objection that they might have, which creates more cognitive ease, and it doesn't create cognitive friction. Next one is move the upsell near the add to cart button. Because this is a fashion store, our goal should be to raise the AOV on the a first time user, a new user gets to the store. We want to maximize that revenue from the first time they purchase. So in this case, this is really, really nice. So I would actually like to try even move it higher somewhere here and actually switch and put this a little bit lower, just as a test. Show a photo with the model or a video as a secondary photo. So let me go on something that has, I'm going to put pause to this, just quickly coming back. Yeah, so this one, it's such an easy trick. I care more about the mobile again. So again, this is the above the fold. 100% of the traffic gets here. 50% of the traffic or 60% of the traffic gets here. So usually what they do, people, they just do this when they get on the product page. So right now, if we can put this as literally the secondary photo or video, so we either use a model as a secondary photo or we use a video, this will help so much sell the product because I want you to think of this section as the elevator pitch. You literally have 3 seconds to sell your product. So you have to make the most out of it. If you put it in here, it's not going to have the same effect. And two, right now we are pushing other valuable content as upsells or a description lower because of this. So this is some other tests that I would propose. Have an FAQ on the PDP. This is really important. So let me go to this product page specifically. See. So in this case, what I mean by FAQ, it can be something similar to this section, but we can just add one or two more. Or summary lower under reviews. Right now I have to reload because it didn't render it correctly. Somewhere under reviews here, I would like to have an FAQ section. Some people do get here, and these are the more curious, the harder to sell, or they are just browsing around, but they still do have questions. So right now we can use the space that is like somewhere lower with a very strong FAQ section. What happens if? What happened if that? And we just tackled all their subconscious fears and questions that they might have. And we have a big list here, but we can also squeeze one or two somewhere higher in this area right here. So this is pretty huge. The next one is optimize the personalize your back feature. Like, is this free? Is it not free? Does it cost? We have to mention this. So right now I'm here. One, instead of having this drop down, I don't even see that this is a drop down. It's just the button is pretty, this section is pretty confusing. So instead of me having a drop down, I can just put them as options, just like here, side by side. I can put it no, yes, add, instead of yes, I will put add diamond tag, add luggage tag, add keychain, and then they have the button, and based on the button, this one expands. If it's free, we mention if it's free. If it's not free, we at least we can label the cost. So if we label the cost right now, and they add to cart knowing that it's costing something, because as far as I know, it costs some money. It's not for free. Then this will reduce the abandonment rate in the cart. So if I'm adding a diamond tag, I like this. I like the fact that we have swatches, but here I would just put the color. This is pretty big. So I would just put the name of the color. If it's green, I would put here green, and this is fine. Here I can see that this is not adjusted. This looks quite ugly. So I would just like to reorder them. This is something small. Put this on the left, rearrange, they put it in the same height. So we can create some visually appealing hierarchy. And if we can raise this one higher here and put this one here, then this will be raised higher. So people will see more content faster. That means that you will make more money. Going to the search bar. This is also pretty important. Right now, as I'm pressing on it, it's just very basic. So I'm going to put bag, seeing that they appear automatically. This is cool, but I want to show you the next level that can be. So this is another brand. It's called Poach Peanut, and they sell kids' pajamas. So number one rule, once you have a store that has multiple SKUs and you're in fashion, have a bigger search bar. So more people will start using this one. So in this case, this one can be, number one, expanded a little bit. Number two, once I press on in here, it's more user friendly. This is what I mean. So what they did very nice in here is that they have the trending searches and you just have them right here. How do we do this? We go into Shopify Analytics and there's a section that is like most frequently searched terms in your store in the last whatever time frame. And then we can dynamically attach them in here. And two, we just have the trending products. This just creates easier navigation. Never have a dead end. Right now, if I press in here and I don't have anything typed, it's literally a dead end. I just have to start typing. So in this case, if we can help them get there where they want faster, maybe they're actually looking for the best selling products or something that is like really trending. Right now, I have to think that I'm looking for a whatever pink bag or whatever. In this case, I don't have to think because I have majority of the things that I'm looking for in here because these are the trending searches. So this is a small change, but once you start to do that and you show that into the mega menu, this is going to be huge. I already mentioned these are the two things that I'm just talking about. Now the cart. In the cart is actually not bad, but I would still improve on it a lot more. So number one, right now, if I'm on the mobile, I actually don't see the products right here. So I would like to minimize the space to make this one a little bit smaller, so then people start to see at least the first product, the first upsell. That's number one. This section can be readjusted, rearranged to make it a little bit smaller. And the cart right now, the thing that I don't like about it is the fact that it doesn't really reply to one or two potential questions that the customer have in their conscious mind once they get to the cart. So remember, when you get closer to paying money, your subconscious level of anxiety increases unconsciously. And then you start to have doubts and questions. And this is where the cart abandonment happens. So in this case, there is two things that we could do. One, so show more social proof and reply to the question when I will get my order, or what happens if I don't like it, can I return it? And in this case, you guys are doing a good job by mentioning that all discount items are final sale. In this case, they know that they cannot be returned or like exchanged. So this is really good. I would minimize unnecessary space in the cart. Another suggestion that I would try would be urgency. Stuff like your products in the cart are being reserved for 20 minutes, and it's actually real urgency. And this will just make people to not be distracted with their phone calls because they will remember, oh shit, my cart is reserved. I have to get to the next step. That's number one. And there will, especially in BFCM, this is going to be a killer, but like throughout the year, this is such a solid one. And then a side one, testimonial, and tackling some potential objection that we would find with surveys. So we will send surveys to customer. We will see what are their potential fears, anxieties, and desires, and then we will select a testimonial that matches a potential fear, anxiety that they will have, and it will help a lot with the moving to the next step, which is checkout. And lastly, checkout. This one, I would improve the banner a lot. I would move or add more trust above the fold. I would add unique selling propositions, and I would add a sense of urgency. So again, I would add here, your products are being reserved for 10 minutes because they are in high demand. So this is an easy way to tackle this. But let me go to the checkout so I can show you what I'm talking about. I saw something that I didn't really like. This is not good at all. So even if this might be looking cool or this is made on purpose, this doesn't really look so good because I cannot read the whole text. This is automatically cognitive friction. I Here it looks pretty okay, but I would potentially maybe show the logo if that's number one. Number two would be show social proof, and two, talk about the fact that this checkout is secure because a lot of people, older, younger, they are afraid that they will spend money, and what happens if my money goes away and this order is going to be whatever is going to be lost. And we just have to reassure them this is a secure purchase. This is a very fine small change, but it does help a lot. More trust above the fold. So in here, I like the fact that we can see the social proof here, and this is what I talked in the homepage. We have Forbes. I want to show these testimonials above the fold higher in the homepage. This is going to help so much more than that slider. And potentially this one would be potential a test to add upsells in here as well. And honestly, what I just said is just the tip of the iceberg because I haven't talked about offer testing because right now we have some offers going like 85% off. You buy two, you get one. I would like to get to know the brand better, do more research about it, think through the offer a little bit better, how it matches with the funnel, how it matches with the ads from the meta and the creatives. And two, talk about potential price testing, shipping testing, to make sure that we squeeze more revenue out of the same visitors that being sent. So everything that I just said is just the tip of the iceberg. And